Yo guys, what is up? It's Teach here, coming at you again with another video over on Ark Survival Ascended, and the Christmas update just came out with Winter Wonderland, and I'm going to show you all of the features, how to do them, everything that you could need in this video, including what actually shows up. You can see that I've got some lovely Christmas presents with perfect timing showing up to the ground. And basically this update adds in a whole bunch of loot schemes, and then it also adds in a ton of content. So if you don't mind, smash that like button, leave a comment below for the algorithm, and then consider subbing to the channel for some more helpful Ark stuff. So anyways, all of the stuff that you can get for this specific update can be accessed through the Smithy. Now, if you go to the Smithy, you can go to the Holiday tab. Now, the Holiday tab can access all of these lovely things right here. You can see that you can even go back old school and get the dino candy look, which is a super cool thing, and it also actually gives them some speed boost unless they've removed that. And you can get all of your individual costumes using this as well. And in order to customize and make these things, basically what you're going to need is access to mistletoe and coal. Now, those two can be accessed by going around and getting the various things around the map, anything from getting these presents to my right to talking to some of the reindeer and all that kind of stuff. That's how you access it. Now, if you were to go up to a present, sometimes you're going to get coal and mistletoe, and you can see that it can get anything from flak BPs, and pretty much every single one of them is also going to have access to a chibi for you. So that's a super useful thing. Now, just so you can see, I'm going to open all of them, and boom. Yep, there we go. All right, so anyways, all of this right here, this is what you can kind of gather from those drops. And in order to use the stuff from the drops, you just go back to your smithy, put in that coal and put in that lovely mistletoe. And then sometimes you have additional requirements and it'll bring up all the stuff. Now, pretty much the stuff that's been carried over from the last few years are your ugly sweaters. Those can be made by just using fiber with the coal and mistletoe. And then the festive dino candies. These will make your dinos cool colors. And it's just random as a 24-hour boost, basically. It doesn't last forever, so just keep that in mind. So now the next thing that you're going to want to watch out for is the Santa skins, basically. These seem to be new, and they can go inside of your cosmetics area. And then once you get them, you'll see that this is where everything kind of gets tossed to. All of your chibis, all of your Santa hats, pretty much everything just goes to this area. And then you can add them to all of these different areas. So that is how that works. And then in order to get more things for this, you can actually unlock emotes. Now those emotes, you can get the Shiver emote, the Snow Angel emote, and they're just fun little things that you can add in. These will permanently be stuck to your character, by the way. This is not like a temporary thing. This is a permanent thing that will get stuck to your character. So you move them over to your inventory and you consume these two things. You would go to cosmetics, I believe, unless they've changed it. Maybe they did. No, it's at the bottom here. So you just activate them and it's like you get the little shing, whatever it is, the shimmer icon. I don't know. And then you go into your Winter Wonderland and you can see that I can now do a Snow Angel, and it's kind of just going to let you fall down. And it's kind of funny how it works. I don't know why it's like this, but it is. So yeah, so that one's a fun one. And then you also obviously have unlocked the Shiver emote too. And that one can be fun too. You're kind of just like freezing in the corner, right? And it's a fun one. But yeah, so those are those. Now, those are the emotes. That's all of your stuff that you can unlock as well. And then structures. This is the first time they've really added big structures. So you can see that you can do the Hearth Forge skins. I'll make one of those. You can see that you can actually do holiday lights as well to make any room festive. And these things stay, by the way, after the update. Now, if you're playing on an unofficial server, these things will not stay. So just be aware of that. And you can see that I'm also going to make a Smithy skin for Santa's Smithy workshop. But these will not stay on unofficial servers or solo players, so just keep that in mind. So I'm going to go ahead and put this in here. Why can't I? Oh, it's because I have to hit E on it. That's what it is. And then you hit E on it, and then it just goes over the top of the Smithy, and you can see that it just adds in that cool little extra festive thing. Now, it will cause a little bit more, I mean, it's a little more expensive on your graphics in order to run something like this, so a ton of these could cause problems, but I'm not super concerned. And then I'll go ahead and show you how to use the forge as well. So you just basically slap down a refining forge, and then you go into your cosmetics and then Hearth skin forge, and you get that cool looking thing right there, right? So that is all of the skins that you can access with this. You can go over to the holiday tab in order to get all of it. Nothing super special. I mean, the antlers skin is pretty cool. I like that one a lot. I don't know why. I just think it's funny. So are some of the Jerboa wreath. There's just some fun stuff, right? So You can see Megaloceros reindeer costume. This one's a fun one. You can actually just put this on a Megaloceros and have a reindeer. And again, all of these will transfer over to permanent Ark. So all of them pretty neat things. And then the other things that you want to know is basically you can go get the drops at midnight when Santa shows up, basically 2400 in-game. You will be able to actually follow him and he will drop those presents that you saw fall into the sky in the very beginning of the episode. And then if you do not want to do that, you can actually go around the map, and I'll go ahead and show you something else that can be useful. There are also inside of this update, where is it? Pego Mastax. There are so I'm not seeing any on my server right now. But there are Pego Mastax that you can chase around and give gifts to, and those will actually give you special rewards. You can chase reindeer, and riding the reindeer by feeding them Rockaroot will actually give you a bunch of mistletoe and coal. You can find abominable snowmen, which is kind of cool. And then, yeah, some other just cool little perks like that. And then, of course, also, if you are going around the map, you're also going to locate quite a few. Let's see if we can just find some of the random dinos, because the colors are all going to be super like green, red, and like that bluish and white color. So you can see that there's some really neat dino colors that come out with the update like this. There's that cool pink colored dino. And yeah, so they're just going to provide you with a whole bunch of new dino colors. Look at this one, that green and red. That's super cool looking. So just be aware of all of that stuff as well. So that is everything, literally everything inside of the Christmas update. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments below, or yeah, so if you don't mind, again, smash that like button, leave a comment below, right? Because that'd be super easy to do. And then consider subbing to the channel. It does mean a lot, and it helps the channel out a ton. But other than that, teach.